G'day all and welcome to Nat's Knackers Yard. I'm Nat and this is my Knackers Yard, and this is Wasp, the bike formerly known as Rat Boy, who is now looking pretty sweet, as you can see. Been a fairly busy week of evenings, the advantage of long summer evenings more than anything else. So what have I done? The levers are yellow, so that is etch primer, I think about 3 or maybe even 4 coats of the yellow just to get it nice and thick, and some lacquer on top. So it's the Cam Brush clear paint, the same as the mudguard, just to give it that protection. It was really simple to do. I couldn't buy them because I couldn't find yellow, so thought why not paint it. It's literally undo that bolt when it comes off. The actual braking mechanism, etc., and all of the cabling is in that main housing there. So if you want to change your bar ends, just take them off. So it's the bolt there, and then you just take off this mechanism here that pushes it in and out, and job is a good one. So that was really very simple. Side panels had them as yellow with the transformers on them. I did have to take a shave off the top so that I could paint that. That's, believe me, that's sunshine, not chunks out of the paint. So yeah, I went a simple black just to meld it with the frame a little bit more, and I wanted to go for a sort of CAF-S number on it, so 21 as in 2021. So they're on and looking good. Rear indicators, I went for the ones I've got. I couldn't be asked to wait for the ones coming from China because I think they were too small. They need to be big enough just to cover up that slight abortion at the end. Still need a little bit of tidying up, a little bit of paint on a kiddie's paintbrush just to get the edge right in. But they are effectively still sticked in with the thread, so they'll thread out if I need to get them out at any stage, and obviously drill through. So painted, that is just Hammerite. That was that's been out in the sun drying. Yeah, and I've literally just whipped it around the block just to convince myself that all the effort is worthwhile, and by God is it. It's so bloody nippy, this. Bit of a noise test. Lovely noise. Yeah, lovely noise. I had to stop the film and then restart it then because my camera ignores noise after that. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, mate. Fat dog. Yeah, what next? I've still got a load of tidying up to do. I've still got bits and pieces to do. I've still got black to put on there, which I probably will try tonight. I've still got wing mirrors that I want to put on, which I probably will do tonight as well. It's fundamentally close to being MOT-able. Now to MOT it, I am going to have to change the tyre because that tyre is knacked. I do have my other complete wheel with a decent tyre on it over here. There's loads left on that. So I'm going to have to do a wheel swap. Basically, if I'm doing a wheel swap, I'm going to have to, well, I don't have to take off the hugger, but it makes life easier. The swing arm is pretty knackered and could just do with tidying up more than anything else. So if I'm taking the wheel off, I may as well take the swing arm off. Could be an interesting one. Never done it before, but it looks relatively straightforward. So I think this weekend is going to be swing arm refurbish, whip it off, chuck some paint on it, get it back on. Whilst I've got the swing arm off, I'm probably going to have a look at the shock, which actually doesn't look too bad at all, frankly. But I'll have a look at it and see whether or not that needs a bit of a clean up, and yeah, check it out. If I can dismantle it without trashing it, it'd be nice to change the colour as well. But yeah, that's pie in the sky stuff at the moment. So that'll do for now. What am I going to do right this moment? Probably not a lot. I might just bang some tape over the over the cables. But I won't bother filming that because that's just taping cables. It's nice and simple. But I wanted to give you the view of where we are, because bloody love it. Absolutely bloody love it. So when I take the wheels off, obviously the replacement wheel hasn't got any of that blue stuff on it. That's going to come off, so that'll be black. Ditto with the front, and I've got a very boring evening at some point of just peeling those stickers off. A job that I absolutely hate, but it's going to look barking without it. Yeah, that'll do me for the day. The only real question I've got for you all is these downpipes. Now I know I can do quite a good job on downpipes and I can get them nice and shiny, but the issue I've got is I've got a black end can that doesn't really look good shiny. So the question that I've got for you all is, what do I do with it? I could wrap it. I hate wrap with a passion, but I could. Or I could just go black on it, or I could do something else. But you know, what do you think? Answers in a postcard. Well, answers at the bottom. That'd be good. So there we go. There's progress to date on Rat Boy. Rat Boy that was now, among other names, Sting, i.e. Bumblebee, but slightly cooler. But we shall see. But yeah, I'm really happy with the progress on this. Sounds amazing. Rides beautifully. Albeit only little brief trips up and down the road. I want to get that wheel changed so I can get it MOT'd, so I can just start thrashing it around a little bit and see how it feels. Right, cheers all. I'll catch you later. Right, so there we go. Nice, simple, clean job. Just wrapping a bit of black nasty in my verbiage, but electrician tape just round that blue, and it just tones it down, frankly, and replace the zip ties or cable ties with black ones rather than white ones. Yeah, that just looks a lot better. What I've also done is replace the yellow on the Speedo that you may have noticed wasn't there earlier. And the reason it wasn't there earlier is because it was about 30 yards that way from when I whacked this around the block earlier. I acknowledged before I started that my double-sided sticky tape, which wasn't a bodge, that was what was on the original. Mine obviously isn't as good as theirs because it just flew off straight away. Didn't notice it, and it wasn't really until I was chatting with the missus that I thought, oh Christ, it's not there. So anyway, the dog was happy because the dog got to walk around the block while I searched for it, but it was like 30 yards, and it was also the right way up on the road, in the middle of the road, so nobody had driven over it. So I wouldn't consider myself a religious man, but the bike building gods were with me. Thank you. I will make an honorary sacrifice at some stage. Yeah, cool. That'll do me for the day. Like I said earlier, hopefully, if I can get to it, it's going to be a wheels and swing arm weekend, I think. I'm just going to have to plan out a little bit, because obviously once I've taken the wheel off, for one, but certainly once I've taken the swing arm off, that's the bike immobile, so I'm not going to be doing it here. I'm going to have to clear some space because my Nat's Knackers yard is an absolute shed at the moment, and I need to tidy it up a bit so that I've got room to work, because I'm going to have to operate this in situ. But yeah, that'll do me. Dinner's nearly ready. Bike's looking fab. Cheers all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And I hope you're enjoying this just even a fraction as much as I am. Absolutely love this one. Cheers all.